welcome back to the channel. We're taking a look at a love reading for you today, Leo. Immediately, I just had to readjust my mic, and I saw Aries in reverse for you. For some reason, you may be opposing an Aries at the moment, or one could be opposing you. Or there's something about a little bit of sabotage there. Something about sound as well, because I had to just readjust my mic, but you caught it. Or let's just say, Leo, you will catch this just in time. You have a sharp eye for mistakes, and your guidance is quickly reminding you, hey, check this, check that. I feel like you've also always been put in positions where you don't know why you are put in the position to be at a certain place at a certain time to hear or see a certain thing, but you are either there to bear witness or you're there to provide some sort of protection, and maybe even if it's just protection for yourself. Leo, I feel the need to tell you that, actually. There's some things, maybe you hit record right at the right time. You know, you were there to see something, record something, bear witness to something right at the right time. And you notice that people are on to maybe your perception, or they're starting to take note of your ability to do this. And it's almost like they're trying to circumvent you from getting the information you need. That's for someone, and that's very specific, but that's the channeled message that just came through for you. Okay? All right. We're going to pull a Wisdom of the Oracle and an Energy Oracle Tower just now. Okay. And then we'll read the messages at the very end. TikTok and co-create. Who had that? Who just had that? Could have been Taurus and Cancer, I believe. Let me know. Time to go in reverse. Maybe someone wants to think it's time for you to go. Maybe even you think it's time for you to go, but maybe you need to hold out just a little longer. Community here. Number 8. Or it is time to go. For Leo, please. One card, please. For Leo, you've got some energy trying to jump out. Co-create. Okay, so you might have the same message then as Cancer, or this the same energy, just picking up from where it left off. We have deep knowing. Deep knowing. You know something, Leo. And it's almost like, yeah, something you was like you were trying to move on, or something wanted you to move on, but you held back just long enough to see something. Just long enough to perceive something that you needed to see. Trust your gut where that's concerned, Leo. Trust yourself. We will read that card at the end. Happy family in reverse. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure I shuffled this deck, but I might. Anyway, again, everything's a channeled message. If I didn't, it's because you were meant to see it. Something, again, a detail or something got missed. It almost got missed. You caught it. You caught it, Leo. Just in time. The garden and the gate. Coming out of the comfort zone. The need to come out of the comfort zone. Let let go of the foundation that you've been holding on to. Is it serving you anymore? For Leo. Could be having a stomach issue. Came right back out. See, you can't make up energy. Garden in the gate comes right back out. Alright, so for co-creating with spirit, there's a need for you to let go of some sort of comfort zone. Hostilities in reverse. I'm feeling judgment for some reason. And I actually just saw judgment not too long before coming into your reading. The divine is with you, Leo. It's time to move on to the next stage of your life. You know it. But maybe you're hanging back as though you're worried you might miss something. There's nothing back there for you. It's time to move on. There's nothing back there for you anymore. You've done the lesson. You've learned the lesson of this garden. Whatever garden that is. Number 30. Someone could be turning 30, or you will be. 30 and 40. How interesting. Yeah. 30 and 40. Oh, very interesting. So we're looking at maybe a 10-year gap. A 10-year age difference I just heard. Or something's elevating 3 to 4, going from level 30 to level 40 in the blink of an eye. Blink of an eye. Something could just be growing all of a sudden. By the way, guys, my name is Apollonia. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And if you are a returning visitor, welcome back. Also, guys, please remember to like the videos. Please support the channel. If anything's resonating with you, I really do appreciate it. This is my second channel that I'm attempting to build now, and views are steadily coming in, so I appreciate you guys. I really do. Oh, there's a card in here that shouldn't be in here. Hello, Page of Wands. Page of Wands, 10 of Wands. Doing a lot of hard work. Confirmation of we see the work that you're doing. Confirmation. We see the work that you're doing. Page of Wands. You're not going to have to wait much longer. Not much longer. Not much longer, Leo. In fact, you technically don't have to wait at all. I feel like the only thing holding you back at the moment is you. The comfort zone. Letting go of the past that you've known. You've already called, yeah, time to move into Emperor phase. Saw him in reverse, but, and let me know again if you're dealing with an Aries. This opposition, it could definitely be in a work endeavor. It's done. The world. Wow. For the baseline, let's just read uprights. Emperor, the world. Some major lesson about power, the masculine, business, man or woman, having to stand in this energy. The lesson is done. Ooh, 2 of Cups. Knight of Cups. Now, only because I saw these things in reverse, I'm reluctant to just tell you, and that's the last thing it's like, is this a temptation? Is it a test to see if you're gonna fall back on the lesson that you've already learned? Is this the final test, Leo? What is Leo's strength? 3 of Pentacles. Weakness is the Hanged Man. Delaying your own progress, delaying the work, or working well with others. It says you are good at that, but there's been some delay in your work. He's working by himself here. He's a master mason. He's a craftsman. He's a builder. And the Emperor is a builder. The Emperor is a builder, a boss. All right. Auctoritas non veritas facit legem. It means the authority is non-refutable. Your authority is verified by the divine. Maybe you're wanting to learn a new language. Could be something about Italy, an Emperor, a 2 of Cups, connection, a conversation, a loving conversation with the Knight of Cups. Maybe you're talking to yourself better, or if this is a partnership, you're wanting to work on it. Show it more affection, more love, more care, more desire. Someone wants to come out of the cold. Page of Cups in reverse, both in reverse. Someone wants to feel connected, and if you are the masculine, you're longing connection to your higher self. Could, of course, be longing connection with the feminine, but someone's already moved beyond a gate, You're not going to find them where you last saw them. For Leo, someone's not going to find you where they last saw you. This is what I just heard. Okay. If there's a person, what are they doing? Watching. Page of Swords. Ooh, 5 of Swords. Well, this person's in conflict. And it doesn't, and because I actually did see this in reverse, again, I'm getting a lot of, I could just have all the cards flipped, but, Page of Swords is Page of Swords. I don't have enough information about what you're doing. It's almost like this person's saying, I worry about that. I worry that you've gotten one over on me because I don't know your next move. I don't know your next move, Leo. I don't know where you've gone. It's almost like you just disappeared. Where did you go? My lovely 6 of Swords. Not surprised to see that because you've got 6 swords here. Page of Swords, 5 of Swords. Ooh, Magician in reverse. You got away from this manipulator. They don't know, where did you go? My lovely. Where did you go? Shh. Don't tell them where you went, Leo. Keep it a secret, yeah. 8 of Swords. Shh. They don't need to know. They don't need to see where you went. Page of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. As the mutual. Now that is also intentional avoidance of some kind of lesson. It's afraid to move on from the lesson we've already learned. It really is. It is fear of moving on from, could even be fear of abandonment, fear of a child. There's some sabotage here. I feel this could even be a parent dealing with a child in some instance. There's something hidden here, right under the surface. Right under the surface, but you caught it just in time. Underlying, let's see, we have the Knight of Wands. Took action, King of Wands. Ooh, that's a lot of sexual energy all of a sudden. Now that's you. Okay, that is you. That is you. Well, what's that Knight of Wands aiming at? That's shapeshifter energy. What is he aiming at? Six of Wands in reverse. All of a sudden, all this fire on your reading. Coming up. On the horizon. No. Happening now. I wanted to say on the horizon. It's happening now. It feels like it's happening right now. But I don't sense new here. They're learning about you. They don't know how you will perceive their advance upon you. They want to take action. Yes, they do. Empress. Nine of Wands. We got boundaries, don't we? We got boundaries, Leo. Also, if you're dealing with a Cancer, there's something about them needing a bodyguard. Also, you could live in a gated community. Something about updating your security systems. The bodyguard could be of significance. King of Cups. Speaking of Cancer. Let's see here. Where did you go? And Aries keeps coming out here. He's in control. He's in control of his emotions. He's in control of how he feels, this Emperor. Can be very loving, very charming. Very charming. Okay? Is this good? Is it good? This could be a boss figure. You could be this boss figure. Are we just getting back out there on the scene after a time of being kind of isolated and introspected? Or co-creating again? We've gotten an awakening. We've gotten the wake-up call. Show me the Emperor. What is his true motive for Leo? Communication. Eight of Wands. I'm getting 888 for you, Leo. 888. All the signs are getting a number. I think yours is about to be 888. I feel it. I feel it. Doot, doot, doot. Leo. It could be travel as well. You could travel for work. King of Wands again to this Two of Cups. You're a nurturer. You want to nurture this connection, this relationship. Okay. Knight of Cups. Not that this really even needs to be the Star. Yeah, you have hope for it. The Star. This is your wish, your dream come true. A time of healing. You've healed. You're still holding out hope for this desire, this person, or this dream. Yep. It almost feels like you are deploying this I think you're just also getting back into the swing of things. It's a very fertile time also right now for the feminine, so careful for anybody who's not planning on any unexpected pregnancies. You could be juggling, if you know what I mean. Just careful. Careful. Okay. 3 of Coins, your strength. Your strength to do so, to stand in this energy, is the 3 of Coins. You're building something. Building your business. Rebuilding your business. Also healing. 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. What are they healing from? Did I just see him? The Hanged Man again. The Hanged Man, clarifying the Hanged Man. We have really needed to get some sort of perspective here. Someone could have been sick. I have to say that. It's almost like an intentional timeout for your work. Someone could have been overworking for a time, and that was draining on the relationship. And it's causing your partner. Why can't I speak all of a sudden? Then maybe it was just a hard conversation to have, that someone was bearing the burden of a connection. Maybe raising children feels like by themselves, or a child, and someone is kind of immature here. We do see that. The way they handle connections is no better than a page, if you know what I mean. And the fact that someone doesn't want to grow up here with the garden and the gate can suggest we really need to have an honest conversation with ourselves about this. But if you take too long to make any kind of change, someone's going to make change. I don't know if it's going to be the change you want necessarily. Someone kind of gets in their ego about this too. And someone, when you guys fight, you just kind of walk away. And frankly, 7 of Swords, maybe there's that lie though. The lie and the 4 of Cups. You fight and then you try to make up, and then it goes nowhere again. Or it feels good for a while. There's some, maybe, I don't want to say infidelity, there's just some question around what happened on a work trip. Page of Wands for the Page of Swords, to clarify. Everything's kind of clarifying itself. We got 2 people communicating here. Not so much communicating, but watching each other, interested. The Devil. 7 of Cups. Is that, again, the temptation is here, and you will fight over the addiction. The addiction. It's like every once in a while you can sneak around this subject matter with your person, or this person sneaks around the subject matter with you, and then you just catch them on it again, falling right back into a pattern. Let me know if you're dealing with a Pisces or a Capricorn specifically, or Aquarius. Show me the Diablo. What's he doing here? That is the obstacle. Ooh, he's a master manipulator too. He's a magician. This person ain't no good. Gemini, Virgo energy there with the Magician. This person, the Moon, keeps a lot of secrets. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. King of Pentacles. This father figure. You could be getting ready to move into a significant connection with an Aries. Or maybe it's something about, I just heard, parental rights. You could have a child wanting to leave home if you are separated from your spouse. I don't see any evidence of that, but I heard it, so I have to say it. A child could be wanting to spend more time with the father. maybe even to live with the father. But I'm not so sure if you view this as a good thing or not. I think a parent here has addictions and the other person doesn't want the child to get mixed up in the parent's situation while they're healing from a toxic cycle. You know it. 8 of Swords. You could free yourself, but you don't. Both of you, technically, don't want to see this issue that is surrounding a child. Show me the 8 of Swords. You. Strength. You clarifying the 8 of Swords. So either you, Leo, don't want to see this issue, or you're really having to dig deep to find the courage to see truth about something. You both are kind of in denial. Knight of Cups. Or you're not going to see this person approaching you, some sort of wish you wished for. King of Pentacles. I don't want to say what I just heard, but show me the Page of Cups, please. Yeah, the child doesn't know. They're flip-floppy. I'm thinking something about child doesn't know where it wants to live, where it wants to be. It's in 2 minds. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, back and forth. You guys keep having maybe even back and forth custody, back and forth privileges, that sort of thing. Maybe you're in negotiation around that, how will you split custody, that sort of thing. If there is a split here, I am seeing 2 of Swords, like in 2 minds, and this is, of course, always back and forth with living here, living there, split custody. So, let's see. 2 of Swords is the Page of Pentacles again. Yeah, where Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So, I think we're on the money there. 8 of Swords. So, all this is clarifying itself. You're worried about your child being ignored when the person of interest here, significant person, they're good when they're good, they're really good, but it's almost like when they give in to an addiction that they have, they turn into this monster, right? We all know the story, but it's like the child in a situation could have more than one child here as well. I'm seeing potentially up to three. Maybe more. It's almost like maybe 4. I've got 2 earth signs, a fire sign, and an air sign here. All pages. There's a lot of immaturity here, okay? I'm not saying this person isn't a good father or father figure or masculine, whoever the case may be, but they know that they have a crutch. They have a 4th wheel, a 3rd wheel that they're trying to get rid of, and they don't know how. They're working on it. But it's causing stress. It's causing strife in this connection. They know it. What's advice for Leo, please? I gotta close out your reading. Okay. The Page of Swords. You don't know. All it's like you can do is sit back and watch. Someone's again afraid to take action here. They want to be immature. They maybe even don't want to take action. Hierophant. The lesson needs to be learned, though. The student, it's time to evolve. The only stage that these pages seem to have evolved to is the Knight of Wands, but he's impulsive. He's in and out. He's back and forth, and this is someone, again, being in and out of, they're fighting their own ego as well. In and out of who they are one moment, how they behave one moment. Yeah. Truth with the Hierophant, and that is the burden that we're carrying right now. It's happening within the home. Four of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like a failure. It does. Are we ready to evolve from this lesson, Leo? Spent a lot of time here, so let's figure out what this message was trying to tell you. Co-create. Can we cohabitate as well? Creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, and manifestation. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you want to call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co-create it, only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. The relationship message. Connections of the heart serve to inspire you, opening you up to new ideas you would never have come to on your own. You are looking in a mirror held up by this experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? You're going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art now, the very embodiment of beauty. Prosperity message. Flashes of inspiration give rise to great success when you receive this message. You are at your most creative now, and whatever you apply yourself to will lead to the fruition of your dreams. Remember that all your ideas are channeled from a higher source. You create your reality in partnership with spirit. The potential for manifestation is unlimited now. Revel in its vastness. And for the first time, I'm glad that the card kind of explained this energy in a different way, because it is saying that you are getting hits of intuition, you are getting hits of inspiration, but that sometimes you tend to doubt it. You tend to doubt it with Five of Swords, the devil here. I doubt myself. I doubt these hits that I'm getting, and the universe keeps sending you hits. Page, 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 but you're back and forth. Two of Pentacles, deciding, do I have the strength, courage to release myself from some self-imposed imprisonment, bondage that's been holding me back, devil, with how creative I am, Magician. Take the lesson that you've learned in the past, which is maybe even some amount of fear that you had to traverse here, okay? Use it to fuel your next project, your next relationship. I feel like this is how you talk to yourself. Okay. If this is romance, let's just get a romance angel card for you. Tempted to pull an angelic message for you as well. Let's see. Pay attention to the red flags. Reconciliation. Worth waiting for. Let's do that again. Retreat. Leo. One card, please, for Leo. Romantic feelings. Yeah, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Maybe you've been wondering, is it just me? Am I the only one who feels this connection? Am I the only one who still feels this connection? Unrequited love on the bottom of the deck. Trust in the crown. Yeah, the unrequited love is just speaking to that doubt. Maybe at some point you did approach this person and you were rejected. I could see that. Maybe at some point you really did, or they to you. Okay. There was maybe you didn't pursue this because this person was married. I have to say that. Okay. I'm going to leave your message here, Leo, before I get any more tongue-tied in it. It didn't make a ton of sense to me, but I hope there was a message here for somebody who needed to hear that. I'm sending you so much love, and if anything did resonate with you, please remember to like the video, subscribe, hang around, come back. I will see you around. Take care, Leo. Bye for now.